ones out there right now. So, hey, Scurvy. But yeah, that's where we're at right now, heading forward and stuff. So we'll see what happens. I do have the map already loaded up in the editor. So I've been able to at least extract that. And we're going to start playing around with it later, moving some of the roads around, seeing what we can do, changing some of the terrain. Obviously, I like the wider open areas. So the plan for the map going forward is to make sure that we open up the areas and stuff like that to allow more expansion of the farm. Um, some of this really close stuff like this, that's not me. Something like this, I have a hard time fitting some of my tractors in there. But anyways, so let's look at a few more of these and see. But I want to get into the game. We're going to do some gameplay this morning and stuff. We're going to see that particular Trex and stuff, how it has adapted and been brought over to make sure that it's good. So let's go ahead and load that into the files real quick. We'll go to downloads and let's check it out, because I know a lot of people were looking for the Trex to come out. So I want to be able to try it and see, to let them know, because it is not on the mod hub yet. Whoops. So I would rather try it, see what there is for issues, and then let you know where to go than to have you guys do it and ruin your games and stuff. So, is this one it? Yes. So we're going to put that one in there, and I am going to, for right now, I'm going to take this one out. There we go. That was one of the ones that was giving me a bunch of issues. Just amazed me. On some maps, Giants allow certain products to sell only. Yeah, I know what you mean, Jaron. It does the job, but some of the trees have issues when removing the stumps. Oh, does it? Yeah, that's one of the things I want to look at right now and see. And like I said, it gets back to the saying about some of the fly-by-night modders that are out there. And who knows? People might consider me a fly-by-night, but I will tell you that I only fly one night, and that is Christmas Eve. So, but let's get into the gameplay. Yep, I know I took out a mod. Let me see. So it is the same picture and stuff. They changed the tracks on the track. Yeah, so that was one of the things that I was wondering, that if they were going to have to, because like I couldn't get the animation going on the tracks. Not that I know a lot about it, but I could never get them to move. Hey, Bodine, how you doing? So, but we are going to do some gameplay. We're going to look at some stuff and everything like that to try to get some ideas for the upcoming map start. So, all right, let's see. So the first thing we want to do is figure out why our paddle isn't working. There we go. We got that working. All right, let's see where they put the Trex into. I'm going to assume that they put it into forestry. The one I brought over was in miscellaneous. So let's just see, because I know that's an easy one to find. Okay, so it's not in miscellaneous, which is good. They spent the time to go ahead and put it in the right place, I'm assuming. But the question is where did they put it? Mulchers, harvesters, I don't even know where they... Oh, so they put it in harvesters. All right, I'll give you that. Let's see. Forestry. So they put this one at a fixed for 2 million, which is fine. They did make it colorable. So, wow. I don't know if that's a... Well, I would say that it's not the color that I thought it was going to be. Let's try that. There we go. We got that lime green going. Yeah, it's at 2 million liters. So the other one was adjustable and stuff. One of the things I do want to see is if at all it loaded with any errors or anything like that. So that one there, I got to figure out what that one is. I have that on a new load too with nothing in. So your eyes, I love it. I love it. But let's see if there's any other issues with it. Oh yeah, that's the pallet trigger. I'm well aware of the pallet triggers. That's the chip silo. That's another pallet trigger. Those are the 2 warnings I was telling you about. I have the other 4 warnings because I also have the root crops in there, which, to be honest with you, I don't know if I'm going to put that silo out, because once X-Man gets his stuff out, I'm going to switch over to that, because I'm assuming he's using the same stuff as before.
Just shortly, I'm...
Yep. But you're using the ones from
there.
19, right, for the root crops?
Yeah, the ones that I've had way back.
Yeah, so I probably won't put out my silo. I did it because there was nothing out at the time, and I had a crap load of potatoes I needed to put somewhere. So I may, most likely, I'm going to switch over to X-Man's anyways. So you probably won't even see that one come out. So, and then those are the in-game ones. So, but yeah, so the Trex isn't putting out any errors at this point. We'll see once we go through. Did you try to break stones with the Paladin? I've tried earlier and got... So I did break some stones in an earlier stream. So I didn't have any issues. So if you're having issues, I will have to check. Now I will tell you, I'm pretty sure there was an update. So I haven't tried since then, but we can find some stones and try to break them. I mean, I'm completely fine with that. Okay, let's see. What color did we go with? I believe that was the color that we went with. So let's buy that, and that will give us somewhat of a plow on the backside. So now let's see. So there are versions of the Trex out right now, Jaron. I got this one off from one of the mod sites, and I'm just kind of testing it to see what we look like. So they did get the Trex to work, and they did a pretty good job, actually. One thing I do need to do before I look at it more is let me get to the farm and sleep through the night so we have daylight to look at it. Because I want to see, you know, how in depth they went to fixing stuff. Where the hell am I? Oh, there I am. I got to run towards the house. I got lost on my own farm, folks. I'm sorry. I'm slow. But, yeah, let's sleep through the night, get it into the daylight, and we'll see where we're at on that and stuff. And like I said, it'll take me a few minutes to figure out where everything is because I haven't been in the game in a couple of days. But we'll get there. All right, so let's sleep through the night and see where we're at.
All right, so the only problem I have right now is the new products. I can't get them to heap.
Oh, the fill planes and stuff?
I got it. I've got exactly like I have the old ones. Everything else works except beans. I'm going to try peas right now, but the green beans don't show up in heap in the building, so.
I wonder if you could go in. I'm trying to remember. Uh-oh, we got snow. That's not good. All right, so anyways, we're looking at this. Looks like everything is moving. Unfold. Oh, we got to unfold this first? That never used to be a thing. Okay, so we've got that. That's working good. They didn't miss anything coloring. The tracks are working good and everything. So yeah, so they did a decent job on the conversion. But let's see, Mr. Evil Reyes coming in with a party of 25. Thank you very much, Evil. Welcome, Raiders. How is everybody doing this morning? And how are you doing, Evil? Can I get a shout out for Evil, please? But yes, welcome everybody. Hope all is well. Thank you very much, Neon. If you're not following Mr. Evil Reyes, another SGA member, give him a follow and go check him out sometime. All right, so let's see. We're not so much playing on this map anymore, so we can pretty much just kind of buy anything to test out the trees and stuff for this Trex. We're experimenting more than anything. So let's go ahead and let's buy this right here. So I don't really care what it does to the save game, but it's more for testing purposes at this point. But how are you doing, Evil? Hope you had a great stream. And to all the raiders that just came over, we are currently, the Trex just came out. How you doing, bud? The Trex came out. It's going good. It really is. We've made some decisions on, you know, what direction we're going with the map and everything like that. So, yeah, we're going to do that. But right now, we are just testing some equipment, if we can get over the train tracks here, so we can let people know that it's okay. We are still getting a lot of flickering, and that it is what it is at this point. All right, so let's see. We just bought this piece of land. Let's see what we've got for big trees and everything, and see if, is that going? Oh. I want to listen to. All right, I'm trying to see. All right, so they did do a really decent job with the tracks and everything. I do see that they took the tracks off the other track machine, which is fine. And you can hear the tracks and everything. You get that big startup in the sound when they go forward, so that's good. You know, so at least they took that time. Now they do have, this is one of the bigger trees, so let's see how this works. So yeah, so this is part of the problem. I don't know if this is because of the trees or what, but they still don't have the collision on the front of this. So, let's see, does it run through the fence? Okay, so it doesn't run through the fence, so I'm really thinking that there is an issue with the trees. And stuff. May have to make the cutting a little bit bigger, be able to do that. I'm not getting a sign that this isn't my land, so I should be able to cut this tree down. Alright, so let's hop out of the vehicle and let's actually do this and see. Alright, yeah, we're getting the ring. So let's go down here. Okay, I'm not allowed to cut that tree. All right, so we need to go to a tree that we can cut to make sure that that's working. And that was why I got out and checked it with the chainsaw, because I wanted to see which ones I can actually cut. Okay, we can cut this one. I don't know if we're going to be able to cut this one. This may have been a bad piece of property to buy. So we can cut those two. So let's try those two trees really quick. Put that back and stuff. And see where we are at with this. Alright, so we got that. A little bit of an adjustment. That's not too bad. Let's see. Hey, Shawnee, how we doing, bud? Good to see. So yeah, so it's still the same thing. Oh, come on, let's see. When I was moving it, I had to use the chainsaw and the bigger stop. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. But I'm seeing that it's still the same thing to where the way it's going through the tree. So, and this isn't the flattest ground either. So, Let's find another spot that is a little bit better. I think that's a farmland right there. Yeah, let's buy this one. We've got more trees over here that we can experiment with. So at this point, what we're going to do is let's drive this tractor over here. Destination, and let's go here. There we go. All right, let's see. Oh, now he stopped. So maybe I'm not going to be able to do that, but let's go down to the ferry and we'll drive it over ourselves. So the ferry's right down below here, and we'll go check out that other spot where it's a little bit different ground. Hopefully it's a little bit flatter, and that'll give us a better feel for the way the Trex is working. Like I said, it doesn't seem to be any errors, but at the same time, it's still not working the way it should. So I'm not sure, like I said, I'm not sure at this point if it's a tree thing or if it's still a conversion thing. Because like I said, he was able to, whoever it was able to convert the colors and stuff like that, get everything working, so they figured that out. If we zoom in, I'm looking at that, and it looks like they might have, that they converted it good to the point to where I'm not seeing any of the 256s. I've seen some conversions that when you get close like this, you would still see the 256, but you can see that even on the equipment, it still has an issue with the rendering of the distances because it's focusing on trying to do close and far away. So, you know, I would expect that to be fixed at some point with an update. So, all right, let's get this on here. Let's get this here. We'll start the ferry. And now we will wait, drive over, and get to that field and see how it's working on cutting the trees. So, but if anybody has any questions out there, feel free to ask the questions or whatever. I will try to answer them to the best of my ability. And we'll go from there. All right, let's see. Let's see. Come on, lift the stop sign. There we go. Now I can go. All right. Oop. All right, so we'll go this way. I believe it was... What the hell was it?
I'll tell you what it was. What a mess of signs they have in this map.
Oh, yeah, they have a lot of signs.
You have signs for everything. I'm just trying to keep one of each.
Oh, yep.
You've got gusty wind area.
Yeah.
All sorts.
All right, let's see.
Farm vehicle
It won't take
crossing.
spinach. What?
Yeah, it doesn't like spinach. It's not Popeye.
I know. Jesus, I tell you. I mean, I have no airs now. I have absolutely no airs.
Right.
And it actually took the green beans. You just couldn't see it. I could take it out. Took parsnips, and it actually stood up. That one was fine. Ugh. Oh, I got that there.
So this is weird. Let's see. Oop, come on. Let me see. So it is starting to slowly take the small ones. Oh. The gas trigger is very sensitive. I will tell you that for sure. All right, that one went okay. it still looks like there's something missing. I just don't know what. So it seems to be working really good on the small ones now. Let's get into some of the bigger stuff. See how it does on this. Let's get that out of the way, because for some reason it was registering that over there. But it almost is like... Okay. Oh, come on. Where are you? I know you're here somewhere. Come on. There we go. Oh, where'd you go? Alright, so that finally cut the tree down. Looks like it... Yeah, so I don't quite know what it is, Farmer Marks. I don't know if maybe the cutter head needs to be bigger. What the hell is that? Okay, so this has some dead wood. Let's see, is there something on here that we can sell? Because it does seem like they linked, oops. Most of the dead wood that I have found, or actually all the dead wood that I have found at this point, could be taken out if there's a shed or something like that you could get rid of it. But this one here, you may not be able to. We'll have to see. Yeah, so it looks like on this particular land we won't be able to, but that's fine. Yeah, because we know we can't cut that down. But yeah, you're right. It looks like it's missing... Well, it took that one okay. And some of it's just the angle, too. You have to remember, when you're dealing with trees on the side of a hill or something like that, you are going to have issues every once in a while. And a lot of it's just the angle, trying to find that. But some of it can be fixed by making the cutting area a little bit bigger. Okay, let's see. There we go. It come out okay. I mean, it's not perfect. And I think there's a collision missing on the header, to be honest with you. Because I shouldn't be able to go through the trees. But the fact that I can do them all, it may not be the piece of equipment. It may be something to do with the way they brought the trees in. I don't know. So actually, let's go over here, because I planted these trees and I want to see how those come down. Yeah, so you can drive through those too. And I don't understand it. Hold on a second.
Is there a limit to how many you can have in a building? Because after 10, nothing's showing up.
For what?
My storage. I've got 12. I got 13 items in here, and after 11, the last one that works is carrot.
May need to have
green
a
bean
breaker
never
for it.
I don't know. No, it can't, because P is before green bean, and the green bean worked. Ugh.
Is P's the last one alphabetically?
No, green bean. Well, I don't have them alphabetically.
No, but the reason I asked that is because the game, when you look to search for stuff, does it alphabetically. So I wonder if that's the way that it's reading it. You know what I mean?
I know where you're going with that, but
All right. So yeah, so even on these here, I don't know, it's cutting them down. It is finicky, but at the same time, I don't know, it's like there's some sort of collision mass missing on the trees to be able to do this. It is weird. All right, let's cut this one down with a chainsaw. Oh, you know what? The stump is already gone on this. Yep, the stump's already gone, so that might be why it's not reading with the Trex.
that's I got it named wrong.
That could be too.
Let me look at something.
What else would you call peas, though?
Yeah, I know. I'm going in with the game.
Come on. There we go. So we got that one. Let's find another big one that actually has the base of the tree there. All right, we got that. There's a big one right there. Let's see how that one works. And it's on somewhat level ground. Shouldn't have an issue. Let's see. Still trying to figure out where the actual cutter is on this. To me, I think the brake force needs to be turned up some. But like I said, that's just me. We'll see. I don't use the Trex a lot. I used it in the beginning and stuff like that. You know, I'll be using Big Daddy's Brux when it comes out. I just like that better. Then that way I can, you know, I don't need a separate vehicle for it. All right, let's cut this one down. Someone did mention it's been easier to cut them down and then go ahead and go from there. Let's see. So this one's actually going to be quite high. Okay, why are you not giving, oh, there we go. All right, let's see. Let's cut that there and see what happens. Let's see what's happening. I mean, they did do a really good job with the trees. They look good and everything like that, but man. Well, I'll tell you what. That is really... That's been getting worse and worse each time I've been playing with the textures. I don't know why.
Yeah, something ain't right there, that's for sure.
No, it isn't.